Hey everyone, today is my last day in Banff and right now I'm heading to Jasper. There's going to be so much cool stuff to do, but what I'm most excited for is the Columbian ice fields as well. So right now on the way to Jasper, I'm going to head to some viewpoints and then I'm going to head to the ice fields as well. Hopefully let's make this a great day. On the way to the Columbian ice fields, there's a lot of lookout points to go to, but looking out the window can feel really hypnotizing. And sometimes I find myself sleeping more than looking as well. Especially if you're out of nowhere. But there's one thing that's certain around here. No signal. So it's best to always have some stuff offline, like music or whatever to keep you entertained. So this is kind of the second viewpoint, but this viewpoint has a little trail that goes into the forest and it's a 15-minute walk. So my guess is that basically the viewpoint is through that trail because the thing is that this area is covered by the tree line. I guess we'll just take a look to see where this path leads to because it does make sense it'll lead to the trail point, but looks pretty steep to be honest. No. Yeah. Yeah. You just gotta really think how to step. Yep.
Open your hand, okay?
Okay, this is not worth it. Let's go back up. With no internet, no phone signal, I think this trail could be a bust. Too much snow and way too icy to walk on this thing. And also, there's no clue if even if you make it down, how you're going to get back as well. So I'm guessing like around this trail area, you're better to come in the summer where things are a little bit more clear. So I'm guessing when they recommended this trail, like the people that actually came here, they may have thought about coming here in the summer, which makes sense. So yeah, don't come here where there's snow and ice still. Come here where there's snow. Wait, not snow. When the snow's melted. Okay, so I guess I've been looking at the map wrong. Right now I'm at a different trail so far with the help of some really cool people, in which they did help us out. So me and two other people drove into like a caravan style in order to try to find the right way, and I think where I am, there. Pado Lake. Yes, we're on the right track. Let's keep going. This is so far so good. Right now, I'm guessing the viewpoint just continues on this way. But it's pretty icy so far with the trail. But it beats better than the last trail I was. I don't even think that was a trail at all now. I think about it. Guess we'll just find out more. Yes, this is it. Payton Lookout. Pado Lookout. With all the ice, we're a little bit higher than the railing, so I'd be careful.
We got it. Oh, this thick layer of ice must be covering the boards. This is cool, but yet terrifying at the same time. This place has been absolutely amazing, but I think what makes it really special is like the people helping us. So right now, back on the other trail, which I don't think is a trail anymore now I think about it, is that basically I had a couple of people that were kind of in the same boat. The cool part is that we were in the caravan together and we managed to make it up here together. So I think that's the best part of like if you're doing like any hikes, trying to find out like if people are going the right way, and if you guys are in the same boat, you guys can work together and figure out where to go. And definitely it makes the trip definitely worth it, and worth the better of an experience as well.
Where are you guys coming up from? Singapore.
This is it, this is it, Jasper National Park. Here I am, Jasper National Park. So right now I'm going to start my Colombian ice tour, and basically where I'm heading to now is like this Colombian ice tour center. So this ice field center has a lot of cool stuff, like a restaurant, there's also a lounge if you're going to stay for the night, tickets, and also washrooms, which is recommended to go before you go on your tour, and even a souvenir shop, which I'm hoping to go. It's pretty useful. Plus, there's also a Starbucks and a couple of cafes to grab a quick bite as well. So right now my ice tour is about to begin, and how it works is like first you go on this shuttle bus to take you to another area of the ice fields, and then basically that other area will take you to like this massive truck thing that will take you literally on the ice. It's going to be pretty exciting. Let's get started. All right, now at this point we're waiting for sure.
let's get going here. So today we are headed out onto the Athabasca Glacier. So the Athabasca Glacier is one of those outlet glaciers of the Columbia Icefield. And the Columbia Icefield is like our giant frozen lake feeding a bunch of giant frozen rivers. It actually sits about 1,000 meters up from where we are right now. Once we get around this big hill, I'll point it out to you. That is the minimum height of the Athabasca Glacier just 150 years ago. And it was at its maximum height. And we're about to go down this lateral moraine. So the moraines are always moving because of course the glacier is no longer holding up all this dirt and debris. And this part of the moraine right here moves about 1 meter to the right and 1 meter down each year. And just less than 10 years ago on our left where you see our construction equipment, we actually had a parking lot there. You would have driven your vehicle all the way up here today and hopped on my Ice Explorer back in 2013. And we didn't remove that parking lot. That's just the movement of the moraine that tore it up within less than 10 years, which is pretty incredible.
This place is amazing. So right now, thanks to the buses, I'm right up here onto the Columbian glaciers as well. It's really breathtaking and really bright as well. That's basically so this right here where I'm standing is the ice glaciers. The dirt road over there, there's also like the glaciers that we had no idea that I was even already on the glacier, because like it's been covered in like with all that dirt and gravel as well, and which is 1 meter deep from here, I'm thinking. But over here is amazing when you're actually on the glacier. Pretty windy, so I'm not sure you can hear me, but completely amazing. Although there's more things to see, but unfortunately there's a lot of border marks, so I can't exactly go out and explore. But in any case, wow. So far, this has like been my favorite adventure. I mean, check out the ice blue glacier. So right now where I'm heading to is the Skywalk station, another part of the Columbian Ice Tour. So one of the really cool things about this place is like forward down this way, There's actually a lookout area at points, and there's actually one area that's actually made of glass, like literally glass floors, glass railings, glass. It's pretty cool, but a bit nerve-wracking if you're a bit afraid of heights. But the whole area is really beautiful. So over here where the Skywalk is, this place is called the Alberta Valley. And I'm just getting a little bit closer to the Skywalk. And here's a map of the whole place. So it looks like I was at the Columbia Ice Valley that was over there, and then looks like the bus drove passing here as well. Mount Andromeda, however you pronounce it. During your visit to the Columbia Skywalk, there are a lot of cool little exhibits that you can actually see. This exhibit features the geology on how the mountains were formed within the Jasper mountain regions. And not only that, but also a little stand where a guide would also tell you about the fossils that had been found within the region, especially those that have lived in the prehistoric areas. Also, another cool thing is when you're near the glass area, you get to exhibit a lot of these animal bones and footprints, such as knowing the difference between black bears and grizzly bears besides their colors and their actions as well. And one of the best parts is these little interactive signs that you can always check out. This one features like the rivers and the mountains in the area. But don't forget to always check out the glass area of the Skywalk, because that's the action we're to take. And an enjoyable experience for all the ages to come. This section covers the history of the Columbian Icefield Skywalk. And these are the glass. I'm surprised it took 2 years to complete this. More things about the Skywalk. But this is where we actually get to the Skywalk itself. Damn, it's a long way down there. And this area is the glass. Here goes nothing. Nope. Sure. Where I'm standing is like literally on the glass of this place, checking out this awesome view. In which is basically pretty cool, but I'm a little bit nervous as well. But have faith. Anyway, sorry everyone if you guys are kind of scared.
Oh, yeah.
Jasper, okay, so you'll definitely see something there. And as you get closer to Jasper,
You saw beer.
yeah, you might see some bears.
Was that right? Oh,
Yeah, on the road. He was on the road.
On the road?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, not on the road, but on the side.
On
Yeah,
the side.
you'll probably see bears if you're heading into Jasper or like elk.
Yeah. Oh, you saw a lot like
Yeah,
in the
you see a lot of elk, white-tailed deer, mule deer.
Yeah.
If you head down to like
No visit to the Columbian Skywalk is ever complete without visiting the glass walkway, which is the real main attraction, and of course the crown jewel of the Skywalk. It has been a real great experience visiting this area because you get to also see more of the mountain regions of the snow-topped mountains, and also you get to see what's under your feet as well. Who knows, maybe you'll be lucky enough to see a wild sheep down there. And also, with this glass bridge, it's no surprising that you may want to hold on to the handrails if you're not that comfortable. But don't worry, this structure is still standing. The Skywalk tour is amazing. I do have to admit, I am a little bit afraid that kind of stuff, but definitely how they build it is awesome. They have so much really cool stuff. Like there was like this little animal kind of interaction booth in which like one of the guys explained about the different animals and even the fossils as well. I think out of everything in Alberta, this would be my favorite place. Well, I think second place of like the horseback riding. Horses always rule. But still though, going in the Skywalk, you get to see a much more of a clear, different perspective of how it was built and when it was built as well. Not to mention get an amazing view with the mountains. So I kind of really enjoy it, even though I was scared. I mean, my legs are still kind of shaking. I can't lie. So continuing on to Jasper, there's a little trail that I'm going to check out called some Pawata Falls. And apparently it's about, I think, a 10 or 15 minute walk trail as well. Good thing is that there's a lot of boards, that kind of stuff, and it's actually a solid, clear path. And which will make it pretty easy to walk on. Not to mention a lot of signage as well, so less likely to get lost. But then it's a pretty cool place. Right now I'm looking at the fall viewpoint and the Big Bend, and according to this sign over here, about 6.3 kilometers, but I don't know if I'm going to be walking all that late because like it's starting to get pretty dark. But here are the falls. This is it. Welcome to the town of Jasper. This is where I'm gonna go have dinner. It's a nice town. First impressions. But I guess this is where I'm gonna stay for like a night or so. Ugh, I can't keep count of my own itinerary. So right now I'm having dinner at the Whistle Pub. It's a sports pub, I think, right now in Jasper as well. So it's been pretty much a long day with the ice fields, the hikes, the confusing trails of Fatal Lake, and the long drive around the Icefield Road Parkway. My brain feels like it's on the fritz. But anyway, at least this is a cool place to chill. Right now they're playing hockey. And yeah, all of us seems to be enjoying themselves as well. So at this point, I am just going to have my dinner and I'm going to try to get as much rest as I can. I'll see you guys tomorrow.